Hi, it's Angela. I want to go over the open versus closed for the terminology for your spin. So your front hook open, back hook closed, front hook closed. Okay, so you have those variations. And there is some confusion in the open versus closed. And I want to just clarify that and go over it positioning wise and terminology wise. So when we think of the front hook open or back hook open, the knees are open, okay? So we have that open position with the knees, but we also have the hips open. And that's pretty much thinking of this kind of flat hip versus closed, where the knees are closed and the hip fold is closed. So if we look at the positioning on the pole, if we were in a front hook open, the hips are pushed forward. So there's this openness on the front of the hip, as well as the knees being open, versus closed, where the knees are together, but also the fold of the hip is closed. So you're actually in more of a tuck position in that. So that closed hip is in the fold as well as closed knee. So if you're thinking back hook closed, front hook closed, the knees should be together and you should be in a tuck position. If you're in back hook open, front hook open, then the hips are going to be pushed forward as well as open knees. So the common thing that I see would be in a front hook closed position where the knees are to be together because it's closed, okay? But you should be sitting back, folded at the hip, that closed hip position, closed knee position, versus what I commonly see is that we get the knees together, okay, for the closed, but the hip fold is not closed, it's open. That's a common one that I see. The same thing with the front hook open or back hook open positioning. I'll do back hook here. So when we're in this position that instead of the hips being open and pushed forward, the knees are open, but the butt is sitting back. And commonly what that would end up looking like is sort of this ugly froggy position here. So where the butt is sitting back, the knees are open, yes, okay, but the hip fold is closed, and we want that to be open and pushed forward here. So knees open, hip fold open, okay? So hopefully that clarifies that positioning of the open and closed in those spins.